ahead a little bit for sure, but
well, we had relocated.
Well, right. So Chris Morrow comes in the picture during the time when
PNC was going to go renovations.
They was doing some renovations, and I think the projected time period of completion was supposed to be like 2 months or whatever, and it was we didn't believe it.
Nah, Reggie had come to me, and everyone was still seeing it as a internet radio show at the time. What are you trying to do? Get Ben back on?
No.
So, that's around the time when I told Reggie, I was like, yo, stop thinking that this is an internet radio show, because as long as you're doing it as an internet radio show, it's going to be seen as the B-Leagues, right? Shut us down for 6 weeks. The show's probably going to have to take a break for about 6 weeks. And then we'll come back. And I was like, look, man, from what I know about studio builds out, if they say 6 weeks, it's 4 months.
Yeah.
3 months.
Easily.
And if you go away for that long,
your momentum
is
is
over.
You're done.
You gotta. It was like, well, we don't have any money. We don't have anywhere to go. So to this day, it shall remain unnamed. But I had access to, literally, not an exaggeration, some of the best radio studios in the city, in Rockefeller Center. And I was like, all right, well, you guys could come up there at night, maybe once or twice. See how it
went on for how long?
And they got up there. I don't remember what the first. I don't know. I mean, do you guys remember the first episode in there? But it was like...
I don't know. I mean, we had everybody up there. I mean, the legendary
Crit,
Dame versus Just. We had Raekwon, Big Crit.
Crit might have been the first one.
Havoc,
yeah, Crit might have been the first one.
Big Crit?
Yeah. I mean, we had the therapy episode. We had...
it was like Crit, then therapy.
DMC.
Wait, flashback to therapy real quick, though.
You remember Freddie Gibbs?
You remember when we did that episode, though? We got, homework at the end of it. I was watching back the videos the other day, and, one of the things that Dr. Pettiford challenged everybody in the show.
That we say something nice about each other.
Well, that was one of them. But the other thing was there had to be some sort of bonding activity that didn't involve alcohol. And I would just remember.
Still working on
that. Clearly.
But you remember where you and Reggie went when you guys went to Atlanta?
Oh shit!
Where'd we go?
You guys took in a Sunday morning service, right?
Yeah, the mega church.
Okay, so one day,
so
I don't know what happened. Creflo Dollar. Shout out to World Changes Church. I hit Reggie in the morning, and he's like, "Yo, what's up?" And I'm like, "Yo, we're in Atlanta for our first A3C," and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go to church," and he's like, "What do you mean, like the Holy Ghost Church?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna go there." And literally, man, I couldn't believe it. He got ready in a quick heartbeat. And we went right to that church.
You guys had suits?
No, we fancy.
Sweaters?
And people.
They were clean.
Okay. And listen, there were some of the best dressed people in there. People jumping around through that praise and worship, doing backflips and shit. And I just kept on looking at Reggie. And yeah, man, we went down to church and we said some prayers, man. But I do want to say that, and I applauded Chris Morrow over the years, but I do want to say this. Even Reggie, what you said, he believed it. Because I remember him calling me about, yo, Pete, we cannot stop. Because you understand, if they say 6 weeks, that's going to be... Now it's funny that you're saying this, because he literally reiterated to me exactly what you were saying. And he's like, yo, it's going to be 3 months. We don't stop. And that's what... And here's the thing. You need someone in your camp who gets to understand that it's a business also. Because to be honest with you, we were fucking around all this time. We just turn on the mics and playing fucking games. I didn't take it serious till everyone else started taking it fucking serious. Maybe that's just my style. Okay, once, but he was so fucking serious, and Chris, that really elevated us to another step in the game, and really took us to the next level. But down in A3C, man, it was an honor to be down there. Our first time down, I think it was 2012, and I think they even put up the flights for us, right? We got
all the time, man.
No, but I'm saying that was special to us.
No, I'm saying they took care. Yeah, that was our first oh shit, there's somebody taking interest in what we do, and we're still trying to figure it out. So that was a big.
We did like a live show in a garage, basically.
Oh, was it the
Masquerade? Killer Mike.
Not the warehouse. Oh, we did a Killer Mike.
DJ Drama.
The Masquerade.
Yes, it was at the Masquerade. But you know what's so fun? I'll never forget. We touch down in Atlanta. We get to the hotel. We check in, and there's 2 people that come in. You can tell it's hip hop. A3C had a festival. These 2 kids come in the elevator at the last minute. You know when it's almost closing, and Combat looks at me and he looks at them, smiling. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why is he smiling at them like that? He's like, yo, y'all ever heard of the Combat Jack show? And they're like, nah. And he's like, all right, no doubt. Yeah, check it out. And every year he used to do that shit. Out in the elevator. And then I was like, I told him at a point, I was like, yo, and I said this a lot. He used to always say, that's how humble he was. He used to always be like, yo, Peter Mix, you think they really fuck with us? He always said that shit. Even after, like, for a while, I'm like, yo, in the beginning, I was like, I was like, yeah, but, I didn't believe it as much. But when we got a chance to step out of that studio, and King, and Dallas, and even Menak got a chance to see, and Raz, and, I mean, yo, honestly, like, it was amazing from a podcast perspective. We were like rock stars. Yo, here's the craziest thing. I remember telling my mother, she was like,
we weren't rock stars. Just Blaze is a rock star.
No, I'm going to explain to you why.
No, y'all
When
were
you
already
were
rock
showing us
stars.
how to walk.
No,
I'm
I'm
showing
saying,
you how to walk through doors.
fuck Just Blaze for a moment.
I do.
No, I want to say it. I want to explain to you why.
Egregious.
The hardest problem that we had
We got to start penalizing that.
was we weren't getting any really money.
Correct.
So we couldn't put this, how unfortunately people put money to success. So we're down at A3C taking pictures with people, signing autographs. I'll never forget, I came home and I remember telling that to my, lady at the time. I remember telling it to my mom. She said, "Where's the money? You don't got no fucking money." And then the funniest thing was I was in the mall near my house.
Right.
And somebody came up to me and was like, "Yo, you from the Combat Jack show? You want me to take a pic with you?" And then she literally turned to me and was like, "Y'all don't make no money though." so when we went down to A3C for the first time and to see people wanted to take pictures that didn't know of us, and that escalated. And you look how important it became. Like, literally.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's a sense of validation that comes along with the recognition.
Yeah.
That makes you realize that maybe you're, even if there's not a lot of money coming in, the respect is there. The respect always comes before the money.
Yeah.
So now, Chris.
Yeah.
So you invite us to the space.
Right.
We get in the space at Radio City.
Yeah. Very nerve-wracking period.
After 8 o'clock.
Right.
Yep.
On the record days or whatever.
Right.
And kind of went under the radar. It was after corporate was gone.
I was expecting to get fired most days when I came in. Yeah.
So you see us, navigating.
Risking it all.
We're getting these dope guests. We putting out this content.
Yeah.
We're hitting some strides.
Yeah.
You and Reggie have a
But you
conversation.
gonna lose the other gig too?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh wow.
You gotta remember. I mean, I still don't want to name the name of the place, but it was a very buttoned-down corporate, right? That was not a place where guys were coming in and drinking in the studios.
Right.
That was not a place where people were definitely smoking weed. I mean, I can remember the time Nori came up there with like 20 guys.
Yo.
And
I was scared then too. Not for them, but just the fact that
catching these guys trying to sneak into offices to smoke. They're trying to go on the stairways to smoke. I was like, yo, you don't understand. Like,
smoke champs.
you can't smoke up. And they're like, nah, we're good. We're just gonna go hang out on the stairway. I was like, nah. Like, I know what time it is. Like, you can't smoke in here. You can't drink in here. So
Right.
I mean, I think that became a little bit of a transition moment for the Combat Jack show. Maybe even more so than money. Usually people start to button up a little and take it more seriously with the money, but we were in an environment where even if the money wasn't coming in yet, it felt corporate.
You had to be.
You had to play straight.
Yeah.
You had to play straight.
Yeah. Right.
And for me, it was always this kind of strange balancing act where I didn't want to step on the soul of the show or the energy of the show, or what made me a fan. Just listening to people have fun and rock out, but at the same time, I'm like, having had some experience in that space, I knew what it was going to take it to the next level.
Right.
And I also knew what it was going to take to literally not get us kicked out of there. Because I don't think people understood what they had access to. I'm not talking like decent studios.
No,
I'm talking the
No,
best.
this
And you
was
have Dwayne,
like
and you have
it.
Dwayne, and you
Yes.
have
Shout out to Mello.
one of the best engineers in the city. And you have one of the best, and I was like, don't fuck
it up.
this up.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny you say that because we went, and no shots to PNC, thank you for the opportunity.
Right.
But the mics weren't just the same. Yo, when we went to that studio,
Sounds like butter.
yo, I'm telling you, I never forget, we had like a big table, she looked like a poker table, right? And we all sat on it, and we all had
It wasn't a table. It was a console.
It's a radio console. Yeah.
It's a console.
Does it fucking matter if you explain that?
Yeah,
It
but
does matter.
It does matter
It
because
does matter.
that's a facility that
It does matter.
specializes
It
in
does matter.
radio.
Remember now,
So that's the
you're creating a
difference.
picture.
PNC
You
was
get a
like, yo,
picture.
let's take some money out the bank account.
I mean,
Right.
You make a
nipple,
picture.
areola, what the fuck is the difference?
But then there was an era when you guys ended up having to come to my room.
Well, that's when we would.
That's
Okay, so
both.
now at that point,
That was a different kind of spaceship.
so
That
now,
was-
Yeah.
right?
That
That's
was
a
one
good.
of them. That was one of them, like we was in a cruiser, like that big corporate shit is a cruiser. The cruiser's like Carnival. Oh, you got this thing going on. You got this thing going on. We was in one of them little like a yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yacht?
why. I
We
don't
was in
remember. I
yacht.
think
I don't remember what
I think I
happens.
lost it basically. Like I was like I can't. Cause you gotta remember.
too
So we
risky.
started with the Combat Jack show, then it spun off into Reality Check with Jazz Fly and My Delight.
Yes.
Then Sneaker Fiends Unite.
So you were, and then you were doing
Too-
another one
too
too.
many-
too
One
many.
more. The Read, right?
So you had
The Reed. What about Fan Bros?
and Fan Bros. So
what
what's
about,
that?
What about?
You guys were
what
going
about-
complete rogue.
Five.
What about?
Who? What else?
I'm just saying.
Did I miss somebody?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, I think you caught
If I
everybody.
missed you, I apologize. But it was originally intended for one show, a couple nights a month, and by the end we were running 5 or 6 shows out of there on a weekly basis, and I was like, I can't do this shit anymore.
Straight gorilla.
Yeah, I was like,
No,
I can't.
I'm gonna put a picture up of something.
And plus, Pete, you had one of your epic freakouts.
I did.
Yeah.
I only freaked out on
What-
people
what-
I love. I
what-
freaked out on you. I freaked out on
Yeah.
Combat.
On
That's
everyone.
it. That's all. That's
I freaked out on King.
yeah.
That one, yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, let me tell you something. I only bugged out on people I really cared about. I
You
bugged
only
out.
really get upset
You
if
never
somebody
bugged out
you
on me.
love.
NY Delight. Listen, I guess then I cared about you. No, nobody's big time. Listen, your passion and my passion together, man, forget it. That was fireworks.
Where y'all got NY Delight? Y'all got her under the table?
Now, she's on. You're calling from Detroit.
Where's the audio at? Oh, I thought she was under the table. I was like, what?
But
No,
when you
you're
say,
not.
When you say one of my epic freaks,
They got. I'm sorry, sis. They got the whole system. Cause I hear your voice.
what do you mean when you say one of
I
my
hear
epic
your
freaks out,
beautiful
Chris?
voice.
Well, that was the demise of Sneaker Fiends Unite. 'Cause
Okay.
Basically, what happened was I was like, I can't run all these shows out of here anymore, and I'm gonna build you in Dallas a home studio, and just tape at home until I figure something out.
Yeah.
And you weren't happy yet.
Yeah, you know.
So Pete got us kicked out. I didn't
no,
know
I
that.
didn't kick that.
You were
No.
upset about that, Pete. He was
Yeah.
gonna build you a home studio. Why
No,
would you
no,
be
Right.
mad at
no,
that?
no. What happened? First of all, Reggie always asked, and he always asked me, guys, like, yo, bring back Sneaker Fiends Unite. And you know, it's funny because it's like when someone passes, it's like you kind of wish you could have done everything that they wanted, you know. But unfortunately, at the time, it's like, you know, there's a lot of fuckery, man. You know, fucking.
What happened at the freak out though? What did you do?
Oh,
You got mad because I told you.
he told us
Somebody
that we had to
couldn't go
tape
with-
at home.
No,
Right.
but before that, I had said you couldn't use the studio for whatever reason, and then you showed up, and somebody was actually,
Yeah.
somebody was in it. No, you locked me out of my own
I
studio.
remember that. I remember.
That's what happened.
Well, what happened was here. Here's the
You
thing.
locked him out of his own
Here's the
space?
thing. We used to do Sneaker Fiends before Combat Jack show. So me and Dad was literally we were on our grind. You know, we would do an episode of Sneaker Fiends Unite, and then we would jump in and do an episode of Combat Jack show. So one day, like we're doing an episode, and it's really good. And Chris comes in, he's like, yeah. You know, he's like cutting his like, you gotta be done. And he kept on like knocking on the door. So you know, Dallas looked at me, I looked at him, and we locked the door, bro.
Dallas.
And Reggie fucking was mad at me, man. And then we even put a shade. We put a piece of paper over the fucking the pad. And
I don't remember doing all that.
But you
I
know,
don't remember doing all that. But I think we definitely, you know, we were definitely
we overstepped.
excited.
You guys got comfortable.
No, I don't
Everybody
would
got
say.
comfortable.
I wouldn't say we only got comfortable.
I don't think we if you want to say comfortable, we all were excited. We were in the most dynamic space we had ever been.
So you lock out the dude who
brought
who brought us to the
Tell
village.
that- tell those
No,
family
you
mad
were.
at me about that one.
You were, I mean, he wasn't locked out. He couldn't get in, but we was.
Well, I told him 5 minutes. I told him 5 minutes, and he kept on
In his
talking
mind, he
about
could say,
that.
you know what? Listen, 1 minute over, and that's it. Never again.
No, you're right. You're right.
I'm
5
not
minutes
negotiating with
over.
terrorists, man. I'm like,
5 minutes over, never again.
You know what
That's
it was?
what. That's what.
You
That's
know
what
what it
you
was?
say.
Honestly, I always felt that you and Combat didn't respect the sneaker, you know, the industry. No, I told him this. And actually,
No,
he
for
even
sure,
said
for
he even
sure,
said
yeah.
that if he could go back and shouts to Ben Hameen Burr, but maybe the fan bros would, maybe you would have stuck with Sneaker Fiends.
maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had to make a choice. It was Fan Bros or Sneaker Fiends. We
Well, I
chose-
tell you what.
Why
I
did
tell you
why
what, I
did
tell
you
you
have to
what.
make why did you have to
Sneakers.
make a
So
choice?
wait, hold on.
Sneaker
Hold on.
fans.
Let me
Fan
so let me put this in perspective. So, if the decision was Sneaker Fiends and Fan Bros didn't exist,
Ben Amin
would be in Bed-Stuy right now.
No, he won't be in Bed-Stuy. He'll be in fucking
DJ at Starlets.
Yeah, he'll be at the fucking.
We don't know what
Next up, we
trajectory.
have Ginger to the stage.
Maybe
This is
Ben
Ben
Amin would
Hamid.
have pursued Just Braids.
So look
And
at that.
be doing like Just Braids covers, like CNC Music Factory. Like he'd be in Brazil doing like Just Blaze songs under the name Just Braids.
Hey, listen. Here's the thing.
We don't know what the trajectory might be.
Anybody who knows,
He was in Dubai.
I do want to say
He
this.
was in jail. We know this.
I was all heart. There was we fought like brothers.
You were what?
A lot of us fought like brothers. I
Oh,
was
all heart.
Yeah, you
All
got
heart. A lot of us fought like brothers, but we loved each other. We cared for each other. You know what I mean? We stuck by each other, man. You know, and I mean that. And
Why we got
you know,
him
it's
on
like
mic?
you look at these
Why
moments
is he on
and
live?
coming at Chris, but look how far we come. You know, and he knows how much I.
Alright.
No, he knows how much.
Legit. Super legit.
Even know how like I've
Talking
grown.
about distance.
Combat Jack Show helped me grow at a later age. It helped me meet people. Many
You're not the
know
only
how
one.
hard it
Hold on,
is.
you're not the only one. We'll cut you off for a second.
I'm not saying something. I'm not the only one. I'm just speaking for myself. I do want
No,
to. We have. Listen,
You're-
I'm gonna call you.